Kia ora and welcome along once again. We're here at the Poverty Bay, in the Poverty Bay area, here at Rugby Park in Gisborne. East Coast up against Poverty Bay, the host of course Poverty Bay this afternoon, and I'm Keith Niwa. With me we have Russell Manuel.
Kia ora whānau. I'd like to welcome all the Ngāti Porou whānau all around the world that is watching on the streamline. I'd like to thank Captain Morgan's, Dane and Michelle for their sponsorship for today. So big mihi to them.
Yep, we're web streaming with a lot of thanks to Captain Morgan's. Also like to thank, is it Rena Dean Goldsmith?
Oh, whanaunga Rena Dean Goldsmith, who did the graphics on the
all these beautiful, you know,
Ngāti Porou East Coast design.
Designed our clothing for this afternoon, and also for the East Coast team as well. So that's the BLK design. I even saw a referee wearing one of our BLK.
I think BLK is worldwide, the BLK.
Oh, okay.
But with the team, they've got their new strip on for today, so everyone out there will be able to see. And don't forget your merchandise.
Yep.
As you can see, I've got the polo. Cousin over here has got the hoodie. And you can get those on npec.co.nz. They've got all the merchandise over there, stuff that we're wearing, and also the stuff that you'll see later on. And wonderful tracksuits. Go and check it out online at npec.co.nz. Now, we just finished, maybe 20 minutes ago, the Poverty Bay Legends up against the East Coast Legends. Right now, both teams are on there, Keith. So we'll pan over and
we'll look at a haka.
Yeah, absolutely. So enjoy the game for today, Ngāti Porou whānau.
It sends shivers up the spine,
I can feel it.
Shivers up
Not
the
only is it
spine.
quite cool for today, but that haka made me feel it, that's for sure.
Go put a jacket on there, Russell. I'm going to read out the Poverty Bay team for you whānau. First of all, up in the front row, Campbell Crisp at number 1, along with Jeff Pare. He takes on the number 2 jersey. Seymour Lambert fills out the front row. In the middle there, they've got Murray Hewson, the captain for today, and Everard Reid. He's both of the locks for this afternoon's game. Patrick Allen and Brent Ingram are going to be on the sides on the scrum. Jake Parangatai is number 8. Number 9, Sam Parks, Clayton Kiwara at 10, Moss Duran 12, TK Moikian at centre, Bryn Uriaro, and also Kaorini out on the wings with Brad Turay at fullback.
Oh, thanks, Keith. I hope I can get this in quickly. We've got John Morris playing in that the scrum. Kareti Palmer, Mahu e Juzo, we've got the game underway, so I'll catch up on that a bit later on.
Yes, it's a
Frank.
Kick off there from Poverty Bay. It takes them quite close to the 22 with Charlie Harrison trying to reach in, but he is penalised. Well, Poverty Bay are penalised for doing something a little bit illegal, something that they shouldn't have been doing, so that gives them an opportunity.
Oh, yeah. I'll just finish that team off at lock today. We've got Reese Walker at number 5 for East Coast, Pakanui Webb. Also the captain, Storm Moran, playing at loose. One of the flankers there. Yep. On the other flank, open side, Tanato Prata and Frank Taipa at number 8. Charlie Harrison, 92 game for Charlie today. He's one of the only senior player from last year. Vernon Bartlett at number 10. Moana Mato, 12. Roha Dalton Reedy playing at centre. On the wings, we've got Chris Palmer, number 11. Floyd Haidawa on the other wing, number 14. And at 15, to finish off, we got Palmer Summerpaul.
Very Don Bartlett gets the ball from the line out as Charlie now gets it up to his forward to find a little gap. They eat up a few metres there. They've gone into the half, into their half. The number 15, that's Paul Manasame, but there's been another penalty. Obviously
offside there, I think, Keith.
Yes.
The boys are offside.
That's Cowboy Ingram, who's been penalised there. Of course, a number of East Coast, former East Coast players playing in the Poverty Bay game this time around.
Yeah, you'd be correct there, Keith. I think we've got 3 or 4 players from actually last year playing. We've got Everard Reed.
TK Moike.
TK, we've got the big Brett, the Cowboy Ingram.
Cowboy, yes.
And it's looking reminiscent of an East Coast. I don't know, but never mind. Unless
it's East Coast against East Coast almost.
But never mind. That's last year. This is 2014 now.
Quite a few debutants, or quite a few people making their debuts in today's game for East Coast today. And also, I'm not sure if they're making their actual debuts for Poverty Bay, but a couple of newbies as well for Poverty Bay in the Heartland competition. Certainly, Jeff Pare, he is very new to the scene, though he has had a couple of games from pre-season. But looks like that East Coast going to take a kick.
Well, you know how it goes, Keith. Yeah. Take the points while you're there, I say, especially this so early of the match.
They must be pretty confident about this boy's kicking.
In club rugby, he's a Hikurangi man, and he's been a good kicker for them all season. As it just goes right, I think I'll just put the moko on him, whānau, but never mind, we'll carry on.
Well, that wasn't too bad a kick for his first attempt. That was like 45 metres out from the goal line, but TK Moike looking to do something tricky, but East Coast, they know his tricks.
Yep. And to Whiti Hairoa and the boys have put a young side together. And one thing I will add, they're all from home, all the Ngāti. So kia ora to that.
So it's a true Ngāti Pro East Coast team.
True Ngāti Pro East Coast side here. We've got Pāmono with the ball now. Great take there. Looking for gaps. Great offload. Nice. Great pickup.
Nice behind the pass, back pass. And there's a nice little tackle. Pass. What a great pickup, but just couldn't quite gather it in. That's Brad Touray. He's a YMP player. He's had one heck of a season this season.
Brad. Oh, yeah. Well, another thing I'll add is we had the privilege to watch for those that weren't watching, the Legends play just earlier on with the game going to Ngāti Pro East Coast.
Yes, 24-21.
Close score. But I want to add that we just watched some great skill, ball play from both sides.
Definitely.
And I think just seeing from what I've seen in the last minute, these boys have been watching too, so it's good to see.
Absolutely.
You know, you can get the early game jitters, and a fumble will come from anywhere, so good to see.
Well, with a number of, new players in the Heartland competition, they'd obviously be very nervous, some of these new guys, and it's up to guys like Charlie Harrison to calm the nerves somewhat for those in the East Coast team, as well as the captain Murray Hewson for Poverty Bay. We're taking a reset of that scrum. The condition's still quite nice, certainly nice and firm underneath.
Yeah, that's right. For those looking, watching the the screen now, the wind's coming directly towards the camera. Is the direction of the wind. It's swirling though, Keith. At this ground, like you were saying earlier on, it's a swirling wind.
It usually is a swirling wind.
Big scrum from Poverty Bay.
Yeah,
big scrum.
Swirling scrum from Poverty Bay as we speak.
Big scrum there.
So East Coast though, they get a penalty.
Yep.
Obviously going in too early. They've got to be a little bit more careful along that, coming in through the sides or coming around. I think, are they ambitious enough to go for another kick at goal? No, I don't think so.
Could be slightly out of his range, and with that wind, so I think smart decision. Yep. Go for the line.
Paul goes and
good kick
takes
there.
It out, gets it down to the 22 with the East Coast throw in.
Just looking at the pack size, Keith, At Poverty Bay, they're quite a big guys in their side.
Yep.
Compared to the East
And
Coast
quite
Ngāti Pro.
experienced too, I
Yep.
would dare say. There's quite a bit of experience.
Well, look, you got Jake Parangatai. He's,
Yes.
former Northland player.
Highlanders. Played for the Highlanders.
Yes, so he's got some experience there for Poverty
Very
Bay.
much so. Great.
Everard Reid,
Everard Reid.
ex-player for East Coast.
East Coast, yep.
But we take our line out, which is a good first up win. Just get on, yep.
Oh, Clayton Kiwara. There's a big mistake there, but Clayton Kiwara was able to kick it up.
Hairewa's got the ball. Hone Hairewa.
Oh, another big mistake. Oh, what a great tackle there from number 14. It's Floyd Hairewa once again. They get it out to Clayton Kiwara. Very skillful player, Clayton.
And
But
the
he's
Sky
driven
Blue
off.
driving over.
Yes,
Not releasing in the tackle, I think, Keith.
well, I'm not sure. I thought Clayton was released.
Yep.
However,
It looked like the Sky Blue drove over him, to be honest.
they drove right past him, I think.
Right.
But they've got to have a little chat. And the Poverty Bay now have decided that they're going to take a kick around about the similar place that the last kick from was it Palmer
Yep.
had. In a similar situation, just on the opposite side of the field. Mosteran noted for his kicking. Actually, he's noted for his playing.
Well-
Big, strong, bustling player.
Yeah, well, he's an ex Aussie rules player
Aussie rules
too.
player.
So,
That's right. How does an Aussie rules player like him, as big as he is, get to jump so high? You've got to wonder.
just so shows how much of an athlete he could be, or is, I
Very
should
much
say.
so. Very much so. Great
He has got
athlete.
the wind is slightly in his favour, so
Oh man, who knows? I mean, this wind's all over the place.
if I was kicking it, I'd kick it to the right-hand side
And I
upright,
think
and which he does. And there you
Yep.
go.
You've got a lot of expertise. Well, better expertise in kicking than I do, my friend.
Oh, you got to read the wind. If it's coming towards you, kick for the further spot, mate.
Fair enough. Now we've got the referee.
Well, that takes our score, Poverty Bay, in the lead. 3.
3-0.
Ngāti Pro 0.
3-0. Cam Stone is the referee for this game. He's the officiator from Taranaki, and he's ably assisted by Paul Brown and Matt Smith. Well, I don't think that is Matt Smith. It looks more like Royce Maynard, but I think, that's Royce Maynard and Matt Smith must be on the other side there. But that's how this game is going to be officiated today, as East Coast take the kick off. And that's, maybe just gone 10.
They just got over there, old Pāmara, with his
was
restart
well
there.
worked, yep.
So lucky break there for Ngāti Pro East Coast.
I think that's how they planned it, Russell.
Well, good plan, but we need to drive those Scarlet and Red off the
They
ball.
have gone back a bit. But they take a few more metres
And old
forward.
Karate drives it forward.
I think he's lost the ball, but it has gone backwards. But Poverty Bay
Poverty
have now
Bay with the ball.
snuffled the ball away.
Kiwara.
Kiwara out to Duran.
the numbers out here.
TK Moike not able to pick that ball up, but it went backwards. Duran with the ball once again, but he gets hit in the head by the Reese Walker. And Poverty Bay wants the ball once again, piling in. Lambert trying to secure it out to Parks. TK Moike now, he finds space and delivers it up to Murray Hewson. Hewson now over the top there from Charlie Harrison.
Oh, and
And
no
he
releasing
must have been
there.
holding on, Murray Hewson.
No,
Yep.
just shows the ref.
No, he must have been covered. The guys that were on there with him were trying to cover him, obviously. I can't remember what the name of that rule is called or what that's called, but
I think it's just called not releasing, Keith, as the referee indicated, but never mind.
probably what it is. Yep.
As Pāmara goes for the sideline.
Technically, that's probably what that term is.
And we've got a kick, hasn't found touch.
No, that could be another mistake. There's been a few mistakes, I think, by both teams at the moment. But there's a big, huge kick down there. Charlie Harrison has the ball covered at the moment, and he's decided to give it a bit of a flick, and they're going to run it. They're running it all for sure, and that's Samipo, who now finds his forwards. They seem to be going backwards too. Bartlett with a chip up, and Clayton Kiwara. He's not able to control the ball.
Great chase, great tackle.
And the referee has said that he was holding on. I'm not sure who he was holding on to.
Yeah. I just think he went down on the ball, and the ref seen it as not releasing the ball. So,
yep. Well,
again,
they're taking their kick almost right out in the front this time for Duran, who could extend out the lead for Poverty Bay.
I think Ngāti Pro have shown their cards, what they're going to do today. They look like they're going to try and run it from everywhere by the looks of
As
things.
long as it doesn't rain, I think that's probably what they are going to do. When if it does, if there is a bit of moisture, because it is threatening to come, that might throw their plans a little bit awry there.
Yep.
Russell.
We've got a few young players in East Coast backline. They're quite sharp, ready to go, but sometimes they can work against you.
Very much so.
Let's hope that doesn't happen today for the boys.
Very much so. Oh, the want of youth for sure. It's more as Durant gets that kick over and the flags go up, extending the lead 6-0 with 11 minutes gone in this half. Just don't forget, people, tell the whānau, tune in on heartland.co.nz or npec.co.nz. Tell the whānau, get in there and watch this game. You can email them or Facebook them, Twitter, whatever it is.
Technology is a beautiful thing.
Yep. Instagram, I think, is that the new thing or something? I'm not sure.
Another restart there from Pāmona. Great take there.
Yes, a good kick actually, down to the 22. But Clayton Kiwara with the ball, nice and safely kicks it up. But he hasn't found touch either. The ball now to Summerpool.
He'll run all day, Summerpool, but he
indeed.
needs players with him.
And he has some, but there's Poverty Bay all over him as well. Yep. I think Poverty Bay, they've managed to keep it. Bartlett now with the ball. But he's tackled with the ball and taken to ground almost with the ball on the ground. Harrison out again once again to his forwards. That's Drum, I think it is. Harrison again, more indecision. Still no real runners, but Bartlett has the ball once again. He's been able to drive it up. And poor old Harrison has to put his boot back on. Came flying off in that last tackle. They're still controlling the ball up until that point where they got the ball out. Clayton Kiwara now. Out to TK Moike. Moike with space. Out to the winger. That's Carl Rennie, who's having a first little foray down into the 22. That's Moike again. He just throws it out, and that's knocked on by the number 8. That's Frankie Taipa, I believe. Oh, number 19, sorry.
18.
No, it's 18. Storm Moran. That's Jeff Pare. Jeff Pare gets the ball stolen
I think
from
he'll come back. No advantage.
No.
To the dismay of the Ngāti Pro East Coast fans.
to the dismay, yes, indeed. A very, very vocal crowd.
Especially on our side where we're commentating from. Oh, yep. Beautiful rivalry here.
They don't tend to want to go into the stands, this Ngāti Pro crowd.
Don't hold them back, Keith. Don't hold them back.
But we have a scrum now to Poverty Bay.
Talented Sam Parks, good player.
Very good player. Very good player.
His father too was a great player.
He was indeed. And don't forget, people to tell the whānau to tune in. npec.co.nz or heartland.co.nz. Out to Clayton Kiwara with the skip pass to TK Moike. Moike gives it on to Brad Toure. Toure takes a couple of flurries with a couple of guys there. Gets it back out. Parks now with the ball. But he is held pretty well there from Bartlett once again. Poverty Bay still retaining the ball. Flings it out to TK Moike, who then finds Campbell Crisp. Crisp along with Pare right there on the 22. And TK there again. Out to Clayton Kiwara, who stabs it through for Moss Duran. Moss Duran, all he needs to gather, he gathers it, and he gets that ball over the line. Wonderful, skillful play there from Clayton Kiwara to see the space available, and he was able to get it through. And Moran just easily, well, maybe not as easily as what it looked, but was able to gather that ball in and dive across the line.
No, you're right there. Clayton just showing his skills there. He's playing his rugby up in Auckland these days.
He is North Harbour, I believe, in the North Harbour district.
Skillful player. He did have a stint with the East Coast.
Yes.
Back in 2011, I think it was, but he got a contract to go up north. But anyway, it's on the board. And the score now is 11-0 to Poverty Bay.
25 minutes of remaining in this game. And
this half.
Well, this half. So, there we go. They've drawn first blood and second blood in this game here at Poverty Bay, and also, I guess, to the detriment of East Coast Poverty Bay, even more so, there's a bit of moisture coming onto the field from the heavens.
You're right, Keith. It's only going to be a passing shower, though, so it's all good. Just, I think the boys of Ngāti Porou need to just settle themselves a little bit, get themselves clean ball. I mean, they got a bigger pack going against them, so I think they need to get it quick and sharp, straight out of those ruck and mauls.
Get a little bit more structure going, and there is just a slight bit of indecision in some of their plays. If they can get a little bit more crisp, as you said, then I think that would certainly help them out a lot. But like I said earlier, new players here as they kick the ball off.
Kia ora. Keith, another restart there from Pamona Samapō. Straight into the hands of Parks. There we go. There's the skill of Jake Parangatai.
He takes
known as a big runner of the ball.
He is. Of course, Hawke's Bay player out to TK Moike. Had a brilliant season this year, TK Moike. Still going, TK Moike, but won't get past, well, he gets it past about 3 or 4, but won't get past the 5th. Out to Campbell Crisp, who handles the ball well and sets it up for Parks.
Bit of a melee in the background, bit of a swinging of the punches being thrown, but carry on with the ball.
Parangatai there, yes. Out to Pare. Pare with the ball now. And Parks once again, he takes a little dabble this time. Campbell Crisp and Seymour Lambert, the props right there for it with him. And the ball then goes out to the back line further. But East Coast able to gather the ball up. Now they're going to start running. And they're going to make Poverty Bay do some defending this time. Still in their half though. And the referee's blowing it up. Must have been a slight knock on.
I think there's going to be some words said here. But off the ball play that has gone on.
Yeah, we didn't quite catch that on the camera, I don't think. But while we will discuss it, there was a little bit of there was about 7 or so players having their own little discussion.
Argy-bargy. Wondering what they're doing later on tonight, I'd say.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out who was going to be shouting the Bears after this particular game. So it was no big thing, I don't think. Nothing that, in my opinion, should really affect. But in my opinion, however, my opinion doesn't count. Our opinions don't count in this particular game.
First game.
Only our commentaries do.
First game of the season, jitters, that's all.
Oh, it could be a few nerves. Yep, there's obviously. Especially the newbies. This is their first. This is their first.
Well, it looks like the decision's been made. It looks like we're going to get a penalty to Poverty Bay. Right. Not sure why.
No, well, that was off the ball play stuff that we weren't able to catch. Following the ball myself. That was what I'm more worried about, to be quite frank. But I think you see the rain is starting to come down a little bit. It's starting to drizzle some. And Poverty Bay get a deep kick into the 22 of East Coast. They're about 10 metres away from the try line, actually, Poverty Bay.
No, you're right there, Keith.
Jeff Putty with the ball. Of course,
I think they'll go. Well, Everard Reid, he says they'll go straight to Everard and then out to Parks, and then I think they'll look to spin the ball. But
no, I think
big defence needed here by East Coast Ngāti Porou.
Yep.
If they take
they're
it
going
in.
to tough it out and try and rummage over. But the ball goes down. Ball goes down, so they won't be able to rummage over. They have to give it out to Clayton Kiwara. Kiwara with the man on the inside. That's a great run from number 14, Bryn, from Napier Pirates, Bryn Uruaru.
And an offload, and here we go.
Try, I think.
Another try. It's Ben Parks, number 9.
Well done. It's extended the lead to 16-0. 16-0, Whānau, to Poverty Bay. 20 minutes remaining in this half. But that was a great run. Great run from the number 14 from Napier, that young boy, Bryn. I'm just going to call him Bryn. How about that? That seems to be his name. I'm sure the whānau out there won't mind me calling him Bryn. Because that's his name after all.
Oh, they're looking a classy side at the moment, the Poverty Bay.
No. They have actually, it was interesting. They've had a couple of really, well, some would say terrible, pre-season games. Of course, they were absolutely beaten by Wairarapa Bush in the Jeremy David Memorial Trophy match down there in Ikitahuna, I think it was.
Oh, okay, yep.
And they were smashed 71-0, 55-12 against the Hawke's Bay development team last weekend down in Wairoa. But, I think some of these new guys like Everard Reid and obviously Jake Parangatai have really solidified this team, and it's quite surprising. Cowboy Ingram also in there as well.
Yep, and so once again, I hope this doesn't become a trend with Summerpool with the restart. Poverty Bay taking their ball in.
Yep,
Sam Parks with the kick downfield as Summerpool takes the catch. Offloads to...
Yes, they've reverted to the boots, and they have to, mostly because this ground is going to get slippery, and you're going to want your opponents to make mistakes in their half. But in order for them to make mistakes in their half, they got to play in their half first.
That's right, Keith. And I think Chris Palmer there with the kick, he would have liked that to go closer to the corner. I think he was aiming for no man's land.
But at the moment, it's going to be positional play that will really dictate how this game will go. Pare now, Jeffrey Pare. He's throwing into the line out.
Once again, Everard Reid with that take. Out to Clayton Kiwara, Ross Moran.
Yep.
I think we'll be calling their names for a lot of today. Moran and Moike.
Moran, Moike, Clayton Kiwara.
Yep. And then the big fellas and the big boppers in the forward pack just
they're able
slowly
to
moving it forward.
They're able to secure it well, but there must be some disturbances because that came not very fast. Clayton Kiwara skillfully evades one player but gets tackled by the incoming player. They're still able to maintain that ball, Poverty Bay, and in fact they're able to move the ball a little wider before Parangatai actually moves it up even a couple more metres than that. Gives it out to Mostaran, who's going to be taking the kick.
Here we go.
Kicks it almost right up the middle.
Big Aussie rules boot.
Absolutely.
Good take there by Floyd Hideaway.
Yep.
He's got the chip
it along, as you would. And that's, clever play once again. That's the smart play.
Aye, it is.
That's what they need to do at this time, East Coast. Play the smart plays. I'd like to say a big kia ora once again to our BLK people who have designed, who was it, Rena?
Whanonga there, Rena Dean Goldsmith, who did the design to the player's strip, as you can see.
That's a beautiful strip too, I must add. Beautiful strip. As the ball goes out now to Clayton Kiwara, who clears it up to halfway, out to the man, Harewa on to Samipo. Samipo not quite able to get through, but out to Chris Palmer, who tries to take a little bit of a dab, and then he does take a little bit of a dab.
Makes a bit of ground.
East Coast, but he's lost the ball, and ball comes back for Poverty Bay. TK Moike, they're going to run this from out here. Is that Everard Reid? Yes, it is. He goes past the winger, and he's able to pop it up to Kyle Rennie. Kyle Rennie, right on hand. He's a quick fella, Rennie.
But so out there by Poverty Bay.
Parks gives it out to our man
Patrick Allen. The old Patrick Allen running up there. Out to Parks
and
Falcon.
I'm not sure if that was done on purpose. I think he saw the East Coast player running back, and because he was running back, he knew. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that this is actually could have been by accident, but I reckon he did that on purpose. Parks, he's a clever fella, Parks.
We call him Jesus Delamere. He's on with the headgear there.
Right.
He's just come on as a replacement.
It was just unlucky that he was running at the same time that the ball come back. He was running back in defence, and I think Parks was just clever enough to pop it up to him.
Oh, Parks, he's got a lot of skill. He knows how to read a game.
He's very clever. Yep. He's very clever.
A bit like his father, Sam Parks.
And of course, Durant now, he's going to look at extending the lead for Poverty Bay. And as we have time right now, just go through the reserves for Poverty Bay. There's James Barnett at number 16. Suni Ngatu is also on there in the reserves. Jared Phelps, Donnie Mills, he wears the jersey for Poverty Bay. Travis Gooch, Caleb West, and also Ethan Reeves are in the reserve line for Poverty Bay.
Thank you, Keith. And for East Coast Ngāti Pro, Peter Bishop, reserve, Pat McLean, Matanuku Parata, Corey Walker, Robert Ngaremu, and Tavoi Fido.
And so, there we go. That's extended the lead. Mosteran gets that penalty kick, which means that the score now is 18-0 to Poverty Bay. Here with the game gone, 14 minutes remaining in this first half. And East Coast, looking to make a comeback, needing to make a comeback.
Well, they'll have to do something quick. And I think they're just starved of possession. And what possession they do have, in the ruck and moves, they need to clear it quicker because with this big Poverty Bay pack, you can't tend to keep it in because they'll just push you all day.
Absolutely. Of course, very, very...
Tanator goes in. He's a pit bull when it comes to the ball.
Absolutely.
Kiwara to Moran.
Yep, there's decided. He's having a little bit of a dabble too. TK Moika with the ball. Oh, Clayton Kiwara. Oh, not quite able to gather that ball in or to pass it out, to flick it out fast enough. But it was certainly there, and they certainly did try. But there's a knock on. East Coast tried to go for the quick throw in. Didn't quite work, but it was knocked on by Parangatai, who knocked it down, and that means that there's a scrum going to.
Well, he's a player that just because the whistle gone, he's not going to stop. So he was quick enough to read that, and he got in the way of the quick line, the throw in. So lucky for East Coast Ngāti Pro, he knocked it on, and hence we got Charlie Harrison ready to feed the scrum. Yep. Once again, it's 92nd game.
Wow.
For the Coast.
92 games.
Yep. Stalwart for the East Coast, senior player. Here we go to Bartlett. Puts a step on.
Yep.
Charlie Harrison wrapping around.
Oh, what a beautiful pass.
Good step. Reedy. Up the middle there. Quick clear. Not releasing.
Nice.
Oh, great defence there by Poverty Bay.
No, they've been able to retain it.
East Coast have...
they dish it off.
We need a bit of support there for East Coast. They set it as they set. Pick and drive. Brandon. Pick and drive. Go,
big guy.
Mahuia Drew's there with the pick and go.
He's just 3 metres out now.
Clean ball for East Coast as they try and pick and go.
Charlie Harrison digging in there.
Wanting, trying to get his boys to go forward. As they drive ahead. They're driving ahead, Keith.
And the ball there.
Got set,
available.
pick and go. Drummond going in.
Then they've been able to retain the ball, East Coast. Still trying to
Delamere went for pick and go there. Delamere. Pakanui Webb as he puts it down. Taneto at the back.
Defending stoically this Poverty Bay team.
East Coast keep driving and pulling through.
They think that they're in.
Looks like they're in. And they're in. Karati Palmer has gone in for the try.
East Coast thought they were in, and the referee decided, yes, you are. So well done to East Coast as they decide to strike back.
Well, they can compete. They can compete at those sort of things if they get pick and drive quickly and not get blown over the ball, as we're seeing. And big ups there to the forward pack and Karati for scoring their try in the corner.
Is that who scored it?
Yes, who scored it.
Well done.
Hooker Karati Palmer.
Well done.
And his brother steps up, Chris Palmer, for the kick. Both Hikurangi players who have been involved with the 2014 final for the Maunga. So congratulations to them also.
Who won that final, by the way?
The Maunga.
Oh, they did. Over TVC, was it?
No, sorry. Hicks Bay defeated TVC, and Hicks Bay had the privilege to be in the final this year. The 125 years of East Coast Rugby for Hicks Bay.
Wow.
100 years, sorry. I stand corrected, but congratulations to them.
100 years, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
And 95 years for Hiku, so they won another final in the 95th year.
Well done. Well done.
Yep.
And also well done to East Coast, who have now struck back and
they needed to.
Have said to this Poverty Bay team, hey, we're here to play as well.
That's dead right, as Palmer steps in.
11 minutes remaining.
Just gives it a nudge.
The kick doesn't quite go through Palmer.
Just a slight hook. Bit like your golf swing there, Keith.
Oh, mate, I'm not just hooking, I'm also putting all over the place too these days.
Like, good work by the East Coast Ngāti Porou forwards. They deserved that try. Worked hard for it, so I think that puts them back in the game.
Certainly does, and don't forget we're streaming to you with a lot of thanks. Web streaming from Captain Morgan's. So big thanks to our sponsors there. Coming
Dane
to the
and
party.
Michelle, beautiful kite.
They are indeed. Ball now goes down.
Taneto Prata takes it in. Sets, Poverty Bay diving in there, killing the ball. Yep. So it's a penalty
it's
for
Cowboy
East
Ingram.
Coast Ngāti Porou.
Brent Ingram, otherwise known as Cowboy. I just called him Sir.
Another good player for, not only for the East Coast when he was with us, but he's been a Poverty Bay player for 1,000 years, it seems.
Yes, OBM is a club that he played for many years before switching to Gisborne Pirates, winning a couple of championships with them as well.
The important touch finder there by Summerport. Gets a East Coast Ngāti Porou over the half into Poverty Bay territory as Karati sets to throw in the line-out. Calls are coming in, left, right and centre. Who's it going to?
Yep,
Frank Typer out the back.
To.
Clean take.
Bartlett
out the moat.
And that was Dalton Reedy.
Roha Dalton Reedy. Nice clean ball. Mahua Jews. Nice beautiful inside ball. Drumming.
Able to eat up some more metres
takes
there.
it in. Ooh, our man there. Delamere taking that ball on a flat.
And they're still trying to rummage it up. You know,
inch by inch they're moving. Nice
little
clean
by
ball.
little. Now they've gone out wide, but just what happened there? Oh, something happened over there.
I was busy watching the ball, but we're going back, I think. What's it?
Yep, there was just a slight knock on, which the referee was just able to catch, but he's gone back for penalty.
Not the offside indicated by the ref. Yeah.
Could have been. Yeah, it looked like it probably was offside from the winger Bryn out there.
Okay. So we get
Bryn Udiaro. That's his. Yep, I've had a proper look at his name.
Always
Bryn
helps.
Udiaro. We'll still call him Bryn though.
Well, East Coast Ngāti Porou needed that, so Paul puts them just out of their 22.
Yeah, about
Poverty Bay's 22, so
I'd say 3 metres away from the 22.
So it's another chance for attack.
Great attacking opportunity. Great attacking opportunity once again.
Ready's up to throw the ball in. A few decoy runs in there.
Yep,
good tap off from Frank Typer. Heading out to.
And they take it in.
Mato, out to
Bartlett again.
Renan.
He gives it behind the back pass out to Charlie Harrison. Just not quite able to dish it up, but there was a knock on. But still skillful play. Still skillful interchange. And just goes to show, the two senior players. I still rate Bartlett as a senior player. In fact, he's going to be an absolute, what do you call it? In the annals of East Coast rugby.
I'll Google it.
He will be a legend, I dare say. His name will live on for many a year after scoring that final try.
Oh, absolutely.
To win.
I was there.
Yep.
I was right there when that happened.
In 2012.
Good TVC player too. He's a good club player for TVC there. Tirihiro Victory Club. Big mihi to them.
Yep.
And of course, with their coach, also the coach of East Coast Ngāti Porou, Whetu Hairawa.
And talking about coaches, there's also another coach, Mutu Ngarimu. He also has played for East Coast.
That's correct. One of his goals is to make sure that we get all our players to be Ngāti Porou. So those are his goals, and hence the team we have out there today, Keith.
Man, there's Ngāti Porou all over the place, and you could almost pick anybody from almost any team, quite frankly. But it's taken a little while to get this particular scrum up and going. I think just there's a little bit of slipperiness, hence why they haven't been able to set properly.
Traction problems.
A little bit. I would dare say, a little bit.
They need to put on the old...
Wow, the longest
the old
sprigs.
That's correct.
The oldest
Put
sprigs.
the old sprigs on.
Yep.
Oh, and there you go. The impact
Big
of a
push.
big
Big push from
forward
Poverty
pack
Bay.
from Poverty Bay.
Yep.
But Frankie Typer takes it off the back.
Yeah, I think he went the
He's
wrong
challenged.
way. He tried to
But
come...
they can't... No, I think, yep. Well, a penalty there because Poverty Bay just coming in from the side.
Yep.
Have we got a chance
Again.
here? Oh, Palmer chasing.
but I don't
Chasing.
think-
Palmer's fighting.
Well,
Driving forward. The
they're
East Coast
driving
Ngāti
them
Pro
backwards.
driving.
Well,
They're driving them forward. As the ref puts the arm out. And we're coming back for
He certainly did catch that. There was nothing coming from it.
early infringement there. Coming in from the side.
Now they're going to go for the kick here, though. That's the thing. Under 5 minutes. Under 4 minutes, actually. Under 4 minutes. But the referee has decided, hey, he's going to blow it up, have a bit of a chat. Come on, sort this out. But
I think he's right because I think that could be the third infringement by Poverty Bay. And that would tell me that the next one would be a yellow card.
possibly. It could
I think,
possibly do. Well, they're going to. This is interesting. I think they're actually looking to kick the ball out and go for a drive here, East Coast. And as I say, that's what's happening. They're going. To
I
kick
think
the
they
ball.
got a lot of confidence on that try. They did
think
about
so.
7 or 8
Well,
hit.
it's either they've got a
hits
lot
up
of
there.
confidence, or they're a little bit unconfident about the fact that their kicking hasn't been going too great.
Well, I think they're showing the big pack. So I think they're trying to show that big Poverty Bay pack said, look, we're here and we're going to take it to you.
Well, let's hope it works because they've only got 3 minutes to do so. So the throw into the line out to East Coast, they take it off the top nice and easily. They've set themselves up well, but have they got the strength to start peeling and going forward as they traditionally
They're driving
did
forward. They're driving forward.
back in the late 1990s and 2000s? This was their game, East Coast. But Charlie Harrison now flings it out to Bartlett. Bartlett, he flings that one out too as they start trying to go through the midfield, but he's still strong. East Coast with the ball still. Oh, they've given it up, however. Parangatai, he's all over the place, man.
Jake Parangatai didn't release the ball, I feel. Didn't release, and therefore we have the penalty there for East Coast Ngāti Pro.
They want that ball real quick, East Coast. They want it, and they want to go quick. Boy, they're throwing that ball out there.
East Coast
again.
You can hear all the Ngāti getting behind them.
He's inching. And we have a crowd that...
The Ngātis are starting to voice. They're getting close
They
there.
really are. They're just
getting
underneath
close.
the bar. This is getting close.
One more pick and go.
Getting close.
Need a clean ball out.
Trying to get
Need
that ball
clean
out.
ball. Mahua Jews goes
he might
in.
be
He's over.
The referee
Mahua
can't quite
Jews.
see. No, he's not quite. He's held up. He's obviously held up.
That big frame on Mahua Jews. He went for it.
Great stuff to see the referee dig down in there and have a look, eh? Have a proper look. He wants to get that decision.
It's good to see.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely right. I didn't like the decision, but it's good to see he's over there to make sure. It's always better to have the right decision.
Yep. Cam Stone from Taranaki.
Oh, great stuff on the forward pack there.
Yep. From both forward packs, to be quite honest. From both, great defence also from the Poverty Bay team.
As Palmona took that quick tap and look, he thought, well, I'll have a go here. 3 minutes ago, why not? Have a go.
Why not have a go?
Kick was there and offering though.
I think the number 8 is going to, if they can get the ball back quickly enough, the number 8 is going to have a go.
I think they need to get it. Whenever you have a scrum against this big pack, they need to get that ball out.
Yep, he's going to get that ball. He's gone the wrong way again. Why is he going that way?
As the ball goes forward, Delamere picks the ball up, drives, or was that? No, that Pakanui Webb, he picks the ball up, drives it forward. Need to put your heads down, East Coast, and drive in there. There's Charlie's telling them, get in there.
Oh, I think Poverty Bay might have snuffed. No, they were able to retain.
Another pick and go.
East Coast.
Retaining
driving
forward, they're retaining.
Good stuff here from East Coast. This has got to be close.
They're working hard, East Coast. They're working hard.
Oh, but not close enough. Not quite close enough. They must have piled in on there. But I, to be honest, I thought the number 8 from that scrum, he went, I'm not sure why, but instead of going for the line on the way on his side, he tried to get the ball and go around the other side when the whole team was swinging around.
Just a bit of indecision there. I think they might have had the ball.
But it just seems natural if you're going to get the ball
go with the flow.
From the side that the ball's going. Just seems unnatural to want to pick the ball up and go around the long way rather than take the shortcut.
Swimming against the current, you're saying?
Well, I think he was swimming against the current.
Nevertheless, we got a kick for the sideline. Poverty Bay throat.
Yes, indeed. Jeff Pare now, he's getting ready to throw the ball. I'm not sure what the call is. Looks like
It'll go to Everard.
Reid again.
It's always going to go to Everard.
It's going to go to Everard Reid.
So that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's a
good pick-up.
Oh, he's gives it out to TK Moike. Great stuff, TK out in the open. He's hard to bring down, TK Moike, and it takes
good
him
defence,
a few
good stop there
seconds.
by Summerport. He's up
And
in the
Clayton
line.
Kiwara, he's skillful enough to do something here. Not able to get the ball away though, but he's still able to retain that ball, even though he had a lot of pressure on him. Jake. And there's another long one. There's another long one out to Everard Reid now. He's out in the open. He takes a couple of steps but not able to get through.
Good defence there by East Coast Ngāti Porou.
They were able to scramble really, really well. I think the ball has finally gone out. Yes, there's a bit of look at that. That's Murray Hewson.
Mahua Juice just having the lines again. What are we having for Kai tonight, I think?
Yeah. But I'm sure I think their conversation's going like something, man, you didn't get any kinners. You should have bought some kinners from down the coast.
Hey,
make sure you give me your kinners.
We're the Manuhiri.
Anyway, so we're going to a break. We'll be back. The score so far, 21 to Poverty Bay, 5 to East Coast, and we'll be back after this break.
Ngāti Porou East Coast merchandise is now available online. Renadine Goldsmith in collaboration with BLK have designed the new range of jerseys, hoodies, tees, hats, caps, polos, and for the first time, basketball tees. The merchandise is available in adults and children's sizes. Just go to npec.co.nz and get your hands on the latest Ngāti Porou East Coast Kiwas. That's npec.co.nz.
Ko hikurangi te maunga, ko wai pui te awa, ko Ngāti Porou te iwi. Ko te whānau ata ki moana me te aitanga mate ngā hapu, ko Renadine Keelan Goldsmith tōku ingoa. Ko pēhi tēnei, kia ora. At the beginning of the year, I was asked if I wanted to collaborate with BLK to design a playing shirt for Ngāti Porou East Coast. Being a huge fan, I said yes, and the following is a brief explanation of the design. Kia ora.
Ngāti Porou East Coast merchandise is now available online. Renadine Goldsmith in collaboration with BLK have designed the new range of jerseys, hoodies, tees, hats, caps, polos, and for the first time, basketball tees. The merchandise is available in adults and children's sizes. Just go to npec.co.nz and get your hands on the latest Ngāti Porou East Coast Kiwas. That's npec.co.nz. Ngāti Porou East Coast merchandise is now available online. Renadine Goldsmith in collaboration with BLK have designed the new range of jerseys, hoodies, tees, hats, caps, polos, and for the first time, basketball tees. The merchandise is available in adults and children's sizes. Just go to npec.co.nz and get your hands on the latest Ngāti Porou East Coast Kiwas. That's npec.co.nz.
apu te awa Ati pora te ui Uai apu te awa Ati pora te ui Taku manawa Ko te taera titi Taku manawa Ko te taera titi Hei kone taku kainga Taku whanau hoki Hei kone taku kainga Taku whanau hoki Taku aroha Ko te taera whiti Taku aroha Ko te taera whiti Tu mai rahi kurangi Tomoko puna O te taera whiti O te taera whiti O te taera whiti
Kia ora and welcome back as half time is almost over. Well, the second half of this game here at Rugby Park in Poverty Bay up against East Coast is ready to get underway for the second half. With myself, Keith Niwa, and also Russell Manuel.
Yeah, thank you, Keith. Once again, welcome to all the whānui out there watching live. Your take on the game?
Well, the East Coast are getting beaten. That's my take on the game. 21-5 is the score as we get ready for a kick-off. Rugby action coming to you here at Rugby Park. Bit of a windy day and the rain just starting to go down. But let's take a look now, I suppose, at our game as they get ready to go for the kick-off. Singapore taking the kick. It goes all the way out to Patrick Allen, who takes it in but is held up well too, but he's able to get to ground. Sam Parks now with a kick from the ruck, who was able to chuck it up, takes it out, gives it out to Singapore once again.
Big kick there, big kick
out to Parks, delivers it up to Everard Reid.
He's a skillful player, I must say. Everard Reid, he knows how to run.
And how to jump too. Out to Cowboy Brett Ingram. One of the toughest men you'll ever see. Parks again. Dishes it out. Jeff Pare there. Runs it back in with a bit of support from his mates. Parks secures the ball out to Clayton Kiwara, who taps it up.
Ooh.
And was able to kick it out.
Yep, no, Floyd managed to get hold of that ball. Good return kick.
Yep, Parks again. Well, that wasn't Parks, sorry. But Parks
Good
takes
take
the
there
tackle.
by the number 2.
Oh, he tries to.
Karati Palmer, great take as he sets it up for Charlie. Charlie looking out to Summerpool.
Paul tries to find a couple
Bit
of
of a
gaps.
jink.
Well, he finds something.
Johnny Morris takes it in for Ngāti Porou East Coast. Charlie calling his men. Gives it out to Vernon. Vernon Butler with the big kick. Yours, mine. No. Moran has a big boot down there. Ross Moran.
This is quite a long passage of play, quite frankly.
Summerpool sets up for the kick.
Says, oh man, let's have a rest, eh? Let's have a rest. But no, there's no rest. There's no rest because Clayton Kiwara gets the ball and throws it out again. Out to TK Moike. Moike sees a gap.
Take him.
Sees
There,
the
got
gap,
him.
but it closes out on him. But able to get the ball out. Able to get the ball out. And he puts the overburners on. He puts the overburners on. And he goes for it. That is Bryn Uriaro. Our man Bryn, boy, he has got some pace once he gets going, eh?
He certainly has. I think Poverty Bay are looking to straight away. You can see the intentions by just getting the ball out wide to their flanks.
Yeah, especially to that young fella. Napier Pirates boy. He was in the wider Hawke's Bay squad. Not needed though. Therefore, Mitsungarimu, the coach of Poverty Bay, decided, hey, we'll take that young boy. Brent, you're going to come up to Poverty Bay for maybe a season.
Yeah.
See how you go. And I tell you what, he's got plenty of speed to burn. I tell you what, put the nos on, and it went on pretty quick, and he was gone.
That certainly was. And Chris Palmer tried to come across to make, but yeah, he just quick-toed it, and that was the end of the story.
And that extends the score out now, 29 to 5. The score, Moss Duran has scored quite a few points.
I think there's 20. That'll be 28 to 5 there, Keith. So
28, sorry.
28 to 5
28.
to Poverty Bay.
Thanks for that correction. All you had to do is have a look at the board behind us.
Nevertheless, I think Ngāti Porou need to up their game. And
it does sort of remind me of when the Wanganui final in Whakadua Park, of course, they had to make a huge comeback. Can they do that today?
That's dead right. As Poverty Bay takes their ball in.
Are they able to clear the ball? But more, man, East Coast are just fighting for that ball. Really fighting for their ball. Still not able to get it though. Out to Cowboy. Cowboy to Clayton Kiwara. Kiwara misses a pass out to Morris Duran. He's still got the ball. Duran. Ture tried to scope in there.
I think East Coast have got the ball.
They have.
Ngāti Porou have got the in here out. Floyd Hairewa puts a kick in over the top. Chasing as Clayton Kiwara gets back.
Yep. Able to get back and just kicks it up.
And Tani Toa, great take. Nice flat ball back to Summerpool. He looks a jink. He'll run all day, Summerpool. Where's the support? Taken. I think a bit of a head clash there.
Yes. Two heads.
Seymour, Lambert and
both of them not too good at the moment.
No, I'll be seeing stars all right.
Two-man head clash. Lambert's all right. Lambert's fine.
Big set of shoulders there. Big head on top of there. Solid too, I bet.
Just a little bit of water, be fine.
Yep.
But Sammy Paul not looking too great.
He's come off second best.
Wow. Against Seymour Lambert, yep. Usually would.
Good passage of play there anyway. Keith with
it has been,
Ngāti Porou looking to attack.
Right from the get-go, both teams.
Yep.
Both teams. And of course, to start it off, we had a very long passage of play, which went for about 2 minutes, quite frankly. Yeah. While we do have a small break, I'd just like to wish my friend's daughter, her name's Shakira Witere. She is 12 years old. She was 12 years old actually yesterday. So hopefully she's listening in. She probably isn't though.
Belated.
However, her parents probably are. It's Corny Moana and also Lia Witere. They're both probably watching this broadcast. So big happy birthday to Shakira. She turned 12 years old yesterday.
Oh, kapai, yeah.
Now it looks like they're getting ready. Oh well, Sammy Paul,
no. Yeah, no, I think
asking a few questions.
Oh, Roger Main there, the old
Roger
Main there, the old physio for Ngāti Porou East Coast.
Yep.
Just could be a precautionary, just take him off, make sure he's all right. You know, nowadays they got that concussion test, so
yes, they asked him a few questions.
Yeah. What day
just
is
to
it
see,
today?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know, how many hands have I got? What you know? Who are you playing against? Stuff like that.
Aye.
Yep.
Easy questions, eh?
Well, if you get them wrong, they're not too easy, then are they?
Oh,
but yeah, he gets replaced. Well, I think there might be 2 replacements actually.
Well, I hope I say this name right. He's a whanaunga. Nice. Tavoi Whiro, I think, number 22. He's on for...
Torvio. We'll just call him Torvio for today, I think.
Oh, okay then. Well, that'll do.
He's come out onto the wing.
Number 22, he's on the wing. Chris Palmer pushes back to fullback. He's played there many a time, so no problem there with Chris shuffling back.
And probably back hit the ball from the scrum out to Kiwara. Kiwara, little tap up. He sees that there is a little bit of space out there and is able to exploit it. However, it's East Coast ball with the throw in. Torvia enters the game. I think this might be... Is this his debut? Or?
This is definitely his debut. There's a few guys on here with their debuts today, I think.
So he'd be, really amped to get on there.
Oh, absolutely. Itching
Excited,
to get on.
For sure. Excited to get on.
Need the...
Not a great... Oh, what happened there?
Attacking the player in mid-air.
Oh, okay.
Is that correct? That'd be correct. Taking
his arm out.
Yes.
That's what it looks like he's indicated. Everard Reid, of course, he had to say, "Are you sure, ref?" And the ref said, "Yes, I'm very sure. Very sure about that indeed."
Also, I see on there for East Coast Ngāti Porou, it's number 21 that's come off the bench, Robert
Ngārimu.
Devastating runner in the midfield.
Yep, there were 2 replacements when Pomona went off, but I'm not sure who he replaced.
Roha's still on there. Moana's still on there.
Reece Walker, I think, has gone off. Yep, I think it's Reece Walker for East Coast. He's also taken a... Duran now with the ball. Duran, he's got a swiper kick. Big, huge swiper kick as well. And there's a big chase from Kyle Rennie. East Coast, however, got that covered. Oh, it looks like he's going to take a little bit of a dabble.
Taking him on,
takes on TK Moike, who does get him, but still able to get that ball out.
Runner.
And there's a big run who throws that out, and it goes out again.
Enterprising play by...
out to Tavoya.
The crowd's going.
Throws it back out. Oh, and he just loses it. Just loses it with the man...
Floyd Hyder, never mind.
He had that ball.
Enterprising play by...
the ball in his hand. Looking around, decided, I think I'm away here, but got to put the ball in the basket.
Oh, great enterprising play there by
very exciting play. Very exciting play. East Coast fans were definitely cheering.
Like I say, number 21 for Ngāti Porou East Coast in the midfield, Robert Ngāremu. He'll make a difference. Yes. Big game runner, big runner with the ball. Let's see what he can do here.
Bartlett.
Here we go. He goes in the game. There we go.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
He's gone through a couple of them. He has made quite an impression.
Got to
he's only been on for a couple of minutes.
Oh, they blow them out. Nice clean. Charlie's calling him in. Drummy's got it. Drummy goes in. Ngāti's a call out wide. Ngāti.
What's that call?
Roha Dalton goes in. Reedy. Nice clean ball for Charlie. We need some runners.
Yep. Ooh, Jeff Pare
Parata
almost takes him. Oh, but he leaves the gap.
Mahue Jews goes in with the ball, sets it up well.
Exploited in now, taking it up.
Matanuku's on the field.
Taking it into the 22. Nice.
That's Charlie. Matanuku.
And it's another good run. East Coast have just really piling on some pressure here on the testing this defence, but the defence stands up. Everard Reid comes right on through. Oh, but the referee says up.
Going to get a quick tap and go here, no
They're going
doubt.
for the quick
Panetor
one,
goes
right? And they certainly went 10, I'm sure. I don't think the referees
Sky
have,
Blue. You got numbers out wide.
They do.
Got numbers.
They do if they can
Got
get
numbers.
it out wider. There it is. But he
Oh,
gets it
hard
on the
luck.
front.
Oh, we got a counter
great
attack here.
stuff from Sam Parks. Able to recover. And then Poverty Bay, they still have the ball. They are trying to maintain the ball.
the East
Oh, they've
Coast-
lost that
Ngāti Porou
too.
have got it back. Vernon takes it in. Clean ball. Need clean ball. Charlie sets it up.
Yeah, trying to organise it.
Oh, they're all standing flat waiting. They need fellas running onto that ball.
Yeah, not quite getting in.
A few hands on hips out there. Good run there by Karati Palmer. He sets it up.
10 minutes
He
in the
sets
game.
it up. Delamere goes in with the ball. Strong runner. Mahue Jews.
Oh, out to
Not the
Moran.
best pass in the world, but
No, not
They're gonna
only
get
the
a foot
best pass,
race.
almost the worst pass, quite frankly. Oh, there's that young boy, Brent again.
And he
Oh,
looks
he's able to get
offload.
it out to Campbell Crisp. Campbell Crisp going for the line. Gives it out to Murray Houston. Houston will score underneath the post. Great stuff. I tell you what, I like this Bryn guy. I like this Bryn guy. How did he not make the Hawke's Bay team, man?
Johnny on the spot, he was. Johnny on the spot. Great play there by Poverty Bay. They started all the way in their own
Absolutely.
22 and they brought it wide. What a quick kick.
Came about, I think, from a little bit of indecision,
Yep.
and also on top of a couple of mistakes made deep in their 22 or in their half certainly. But yeah, that just came about from just a quick speed. Of course, the young boy Bryn was able to get that ball, and he's got plenty of afterburners going once he gets the pumping. Campbell Crisp, he had to get his afterburners going just to catch up to Bryn. That is for sure.
You're right.
Finished off there by Murray Houston.
You're right with that Brim. He saw that there was no one back there. He put the little chip
Yeah.
over the top, chased it,
Yeah.
and then a good prop to come out of the blue and support play, and then out to
Out
Murray
to
Houston,
Murray Houston, the
and then
captain.
he went under the post. So
Yep, man, Mosterent, he adds the extras, 35-5 the score now. 29 minutes remaining in the second half in this game. So East Coast really up against it. They've only got 5 points so far, but there've been some really entertaining plays, some wonderful interchanges from both teams. Poverty Bay, however, on top on this occasion.
Yep.
Here on their ground, and as the sun starts to pop out for a little bit and says hello.
okay,
this
another
crowd.
restart there for Tumaport. Parks,
Oh,
knock on there by
That's
Parangatai.
Parangatai.
Well, East
Yeah.
Coast, Ngāti Porou East Coast have got another chance, attacking
Wow.
chance here.
Let's hope that they do need to take it, you know.
I think they need to look more at the replacement that's just come on, Robert Ngarimu. He needs to get the ball. He's a devastating runner with the ball, and he need get the lights of
First five,
Roha.
maybe you should move it. You know, you definitely get the ball in it first five.
Oh, no. He can
Out wider.
out just slightly wider,
Okay.
and then give an option for the centre. Or is he playing centre? He's playing centre at the moment.
I think Samipour's come back on.
He's on. Yep.
Oh, big scrum there from Poverty Bay. It's still East Coast. They start to spin the ball. He needs to pick that ball up.
And he's picked it up. So Frank's got it in the back there, and East Coast set it.
And they start to go forward. Start to rummage forward now, East Coast. Poverty Bay trying to get that ball.
Oh, you can see the red hands going in there, but no. Ngāti Porou have got the ball,
Yep, they've been able to secure it.
trying to drive it forward.
They
Tanetor
do.
takes it
They
forward.
do drive it forward. They do drive it forward. East Coast going again. So they go a little bit wider. They're just around about 10 metres away from their try line if they can continue this. And there doesn't seem to be much of a back line for East Coast at the moment on both sides. However,
No, they've
they
got it
still
set.
are maintaining.
He'll always have a go.
Here we go. Oh, not quite.
Just
but
couldn't quite hold that ball,
No.
Floyd. Never
Not
mind.
quite. Not quite. See, these little mistakes have really costing East Coast at this moment.
Yep. Just can't seem to hold on to the ball. losing possession in the forward. So let's hope they can tighten that up.
I'm
Not only for today, but throughout the season. It's a big Heartland season this year.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. And it was, obviously difficult season for them also last year. Could be another one for this year too. Poverty Bay were in a similar situation as well. They had a very difficult season last year. Of course, they had a brand new coach in Mutunga.
Yep, and he's doing wonders by the looks of things. So big ups to all.
We'll find out.
Whananga there, Muts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find out at the end of the season, obviously, how Mutu has done. Hard for him, tough for him last season, that's for sure, as it was for East Coast as well.
Ben Parks feeds it, but I think East Coast are trying to fish that ball
Disrupt,
out of the swing. Yeah.
Trying to disrupt.
Well, man, no. Clayton looks to clear it. Hasn't made touch.
Still hasn't found touch.
Floyd takes a good take out to Chris Palmer. Let's see what the backs can do.
Oh, that's
back
a
to
nice
Floyd.
little delivery back
Great
inside.
cover. But he hasn't stopped
and
him.
there's
He's
another
offloading out to Palmer. Oh,
Delivery,
big tackle
great
there.
defence.
And he's
got
over.
there. He
East
has
Coast
got
in the
there.
Ngāti Porou East Coast in for another try.
Well done.
He definitely fought his way to the try line, old Palmer.
Yep.
Chris Palmer. Beautiful try.
Can we see the remnants of that final once again?
Wow.
Can we see that final?
Well, their comeback started at the 29th minute, if I can remember. And it's 25 remaining, so anything's
Can
possible.
we see that happen again? In my opinion, that was probably the best final the Heartland competition has ever seen. In my opinion,
Yep.
that
But,
particular final, 2012.
Yep. But we can't live on that. We can remember it, but we can't live on it. So we've got to get
Love to remember it,
2014.
though.
Yes,
Love to
absolutely.
remember it. 35 to 10.
Great
the
work.
score.
A great take by Floyd. Good take by
Yeah,
Floyd. Offloaded to
and the
Palmer.
delivery,
Yep.
the delivery as well.
He caught that right on halfway, I'm pretty
But
sure.
the strength and just to get that handover, we could see it from the tower that we were standing on at the moment. And without a doubt, the referee saw it. He was well closer than us.
Oh, great kick there by Chris Palmer.
Okay,
So that brings our score now to
12.
Poverty Bay 35, Ngāti Porou East Coast 12.
Yep.
And once again, I'd like to take the moment to thank
Captain Morgan's.
Captain Morgan's, for today's live
webcast.
stream line.
Yep. And also, big kia ora goes out to the designer.
Plus, we've got a break here. I've got some scores in the other Heartland games. King Country 32,
Currently, is this the
Wide
current
Upper
game?
Bush,
Oh, yep.
current games at the moment. Wide Upper Bush 13,
Oh,
South Cranberry 24, Wanganui 0,
wow.
Bulla 11, North Otago 0,
Yep.
Horowhenua
What?
6,
Bulla, are
Yep.
you kidding?
Kapiti teams 14, and Mid Canterbury 13, West Coast 27. As we go back to the game, Taneto, clever kick in there. He's chasing.
Yep, Brad Ture though.
Brad Ture,
he's got a
skillful
lot
player,
of
Brad.
skills. But he might have gotten himself into a little bit of trouble. But they still maintain Sam Parks, clever little dummy. And he's able to break out a little bit too. He eats up some metres for his forwards who start piling straight in. That ball goes out to Everard. Well, no, Everard Reed's there as acting as halfback.
Oh, Everard will always be there or thereabouts, that's for sure, Keith.
He gets around the park for sure, and he's a great jumper. Mosteran now with the ball. But I'm going to...
Jake Parangata, here he goes.
Oh, and there's the inside pass to Duran. Oh, once he's in space, there's... Oh, knock.
Oh, Roha Dalton Reedy. Johnny on the spot, we call him.
Oh, I think that's Patrick Allen who was able to get over the top and secure the ball for Poverty Bay once again.
Poverty Bay have done
Great
well
work
here.
in
TK
there.
Moike with the
TK
ball.
Moike. Seymour Lambert now. Lambert back to Moike. Moike spots half a gap and goes through it. Spots no gap and still tries to go through that one too. Parks with the ball. Parks still down there. Not able. Yes, Parks with it. Pops the ball out again. Out to Patrick Allen. Allen out to Bryn. Bryn out to Parengatai.
How often,
and,
Keith, I'm going to ask you, how often would you see Jake Parangatai that close to the line and not get that over? Great defence by Ngāti Porou
great
East Coast.
defence. They've gone for the quick tap. It's now out to Everard Reed. Everard Reed pops the ball up to Brad Ture. Ture now out to Jeff Putty. Jeff Putty out to Rennie. Oh no, that's not Rennie.
Oh, great defence again. Ngāti Porou East Coast defence in this last 10 has been fantastic.
It has been. That's Caleb West, obviously. Rennie must have gone off at some time in the 21 jersey. Caleb West plays.
Keith, the support play for Poverty Bay in that last 5 minutes has just been unbelievable.
Great.
Wrapping around, ready for the next pass. From every player.
The scrambling defence from East Coast, though, well up to the job. Well up to the job, you know, and they have struggled to keep them out, but they have kept them out so far.
Nevertheless, they have. Yep.
East Coast now have a defensive line out to them on their 5 metre line.
Yes, we've got
5
the
metres out
show
from their try line.
Charlie, oh! Bit of pressure here to get that ball out.
That was a little bit dangerous.
Hasn't found touch.
No, Brad Toure with the ball in hand now. Gives it out to TK Moike. Moike out to Bryn, who knocks it on.
And he's going to clear.
If he's got the speed there, Samipo not quite able to get there, but Brad Toure's right there, and he is holding onto the ball, but he wasn't held. Moike now, he had to be on his feet. You have to be on your feet in order to play.
To be honest, I think when Brad Toure went in there, I thought he knocked that ball on.
I think, well, hard to say.
Who cares what I think? Ref's already called a penalty.
Absolutely, he has called a penalty. But
as Pakanui Webb must have seen the same thing, he's going to ask the question, what do you mean, ref?
No.
I've seen it. If I'm way down there under the goalpost, he knocked it on.
Yep, I had my eyes shut too and it was knocked on, I'm telling you. But Mosteran, obviously, they've got the penalty, trying to eat up some time. Get into the red zone. Get into East Coast red zone. Just about a metre away from the 22. East Coast with defensive line. Oh, sorry. Poverty Bay with the offensive line out. Now Jeff Putty with the ball, getting ready for the call. I dare say it's probably going to go to Everard Reid again. And I'm correct once again.
All day, man. Everard will get that ball all day.
Yep. That's number 19. He's come on. That's Donnie Mill, former East Coast player himself. Currently played for Pirates this season and for the last couple of seasons. But they're now fighting to retain the ball, and East Coast fighting to get the ball. This is great stuff. Clayton Kiwara now gives it out to TK Moike. Moike just not able to get that ball out.
I think East Coast has driven over the ball. No. Okay.
TK Moike had a lot of tension, and they go for the quick tap. Sam Parks gives it out to Parangatai. Oh, that's a try. That's a try. Murray Hewson with his second. Murray Hewson gets his second try. Maybe no comeback for East Coast this time around.
No. Well, you know, Poverty Bay, and with the skill and the experience of some of those players, they're just looking to tap go and have a go.
Definitely. But it was just able to get that ball out. There's a lot of support play. I think East Coast may be tiring a little bit. What a good game, man.
It's been a great game, Keith. I must say, both sides. Bit more attack there by Poverty Bay. Bit more experience, and with the young side with.
There's a lot of experience in this, especially in this pack. And a lot of experience, I think, in the back line as well. TK Moike, he's got plenty of experience and skill.
All we've heard is in the back line is Kiwara.
Yep, Kiwara. Oh, not able to swing that around.
The three words, Kiwara to Durand and now to Moike. So, those three names are always going to be called.
That's all we've been saying. Parks as well. He's quite heady. He's had quite an influential game, Sam Parks. Yep. Charlie Harrison doing his best. I think the East Coast team all doing their best, but some young faces in there, and they're getting a bit of experience underneath their belts.
It's only, it's only young and start of the season, so Fitu has something to work with and go away from this game and try and get the guys ready for next week.
Absolutely.
Well, not for next week, but for the next game.
Absolutely. So they kick it off again. Samuel Port with a boot. Seymour Lambert comes off his leg, but the referee reckons that it came off his hand. Must have come off his hand and onto his leg.
We've got a knock on there. Yep.
So knock on to East Coast with the set with the.
Ngāti Porou East Coast will get the scrum. And Charlie will step up and
Of course, a big game on tonight. All Blacks up against Australia up in Eden Park.
Remind me, jeez. That's a big one, all right.
That'll be a big one. Big one after that draw on last Saturday. Even though a lot of people think it was a loss. It wasn't a loss, it was a draw.
Yep. And, you know, it's all now for if the All Blacks win it, they got to go in there with, you know, everything going for them. They got to play hard tonight because Australia's not going to hold back. I'm sure they. Oh, very impressed. Very impressed by Australia, actually. Yep.
Very impressed. Their forwards in particular. Our scrum was going backwards in some instances. Anyway, in this instance, we're here down at the rugby park in Gisborne. Poverty Bay up against East Coast. Score 40 points to 12. Poverty Bay in the lead. Well in the lead too. 16 minutes remaining in this game. Harrison now. Charlie Harrison. 92 games,
92 games.
He sets the ball into the scrum. They spin the ball again. Man, yeah. They've really got to control. They've got to get that ball out real fast. The number 8's got to pick it up. Or even the lock can pick it up if he can try. Can't just let them turn that ball over like that. With
Poverty Bay having such a big scrum, big pack. Jeez, they've got a big pack.
Front row is very experienced too. Campbell Crisp and Seymour Lambert. As well as
tied 5.
Yep.
Tied 5.
Absolutely.
Number 8 out the back.
Houston. Yep. Parangatai. Everard Reid. It's one heck of a good forward pack for Poverty Bay. Oh, not binding properly.
No, incorrect bind. Okay, penalty to Poverty Bay. Sam Parks Duran will look to find the line deep down in Ngāti Porou territory, no doubt.
Yep. That's just the experience from Campbell Crisp on his side of the scrum. You know, just.
I don't think it's found touch.
Yep, he's found touch and found it very well out onto the 22. Good kick. Of course, well wind assisted, I think if it was the wind. Jeff Pare now has the ball in hand, or has a ball in hand.
And another interchange coming on there, Keith.
That looks like Russell Burns. Yep, looks like Russell Burns, Campbell Crisp.
And who's gone off?
His day today.
Oh, okay, yep.
Oh, no,
yes. Campbell's gone off.
Number 17 is supposed to be Sione Ngatu. Doesn't look like Sione Ngatu at all.
He's lost a bit of colour if it is.
Very much so. Needs a bit more of a tanning. That's certainly Russell Burns.
We've got a change in there.
Russell Burns gets the ball in. He's a strong guy. Goes to ground with it. He's added a bit of emphasis now into this Poverty Bay pack. It's not like they need it either, but
need a bit of defence here from the Sky Blue. That's a Parks.
That's Bryn back inside the
beautiful
Burns.
in ball.
Parks now gives it out to the number 22. That's number 18. There's another try. Parangatai now. Jake Parangatai gets his first try for Poverty Bay.
Well, it was only a matter of time when Jake Parangatai was going to get over the line, and he certainly has shown that he's got a bit of pace to get over there and touch down. Keith.
Right, yes, absolutely. Now, I see Ethan Reeves has also come on, along with Donnie Mills. So there have been replacements all over the show. Russell Burns is in the number 17 jersey for Poverty Bay. I dare say that I believe that East Coast are probably going to throw some new guys in there as well. I think these new guys are actually giving a bit of energy, or
fresh. It's just called fresh legs.
Absolutely, it's giving them a fresh energy back and installing it.
13 minutes to go, so I think Fetu needs to put some fresh legs on, and it looks like he will be.
Well, they've got some guys out there on the sideline. It looks like they're all ready to go. 3 of them all lined up out there for East Coast.
Got a new kicker there too.
Ethan Reeves is a very good, electrifying player. Played for Ngarapa this season. Ethan Reeves, very exciting player. Once he has ball in hand,
wow, just off the crossbar, that one.
2 inches from going over, I dare say.
Had the direction there, but just not enough car. But
just
I think
died.
Died,
yeah.
That wind had a little bit to do with it.
Yeah. But I think the changes have come.
Yep, changes have come.
So that's John Morris goes off.
Yep, we've got
Peter Bishop.
He's on.
I'm
number
not sure
1.
about the other replacements, I'm afraid.
Pat McLean's on in number 16. So he would have taken off Karati Palmer.
Oh, great. But he's knocked it on. That was, who's that? Kaz Delamere. Oh, Parangatai, the try scorer. He gets tackled by 2 players, I think. And Parks now rummages in for the ball. Gives it out to Brad Touray. Touray skews that ball slightly amiss, but gives it out to Torviel. Torviel with a little bit of a jink to nobody, but able to get past the first defensive line, which is Everard Reid. And gets that ball back, Charlie Harrison.
Charlie Harrison says he gives it out to Tanator.
Oh, Tamator, not
Misstep.
quite able to handle. Not quite able to handle. We just got in a slippery part of the field just as he was getting the ball, and has lost his footing. Just unfortunate. Happens in rugby though.
No, sure does, Keith.
And I think the ground's held up pretty well. There has been a little bit of moisture on and off put on it. I think the groundsman done a wonderful job to this ground. Of course, a few weeks ago, or maybe a couple of months ago, this ground was host to a rugby league game, one of the biggest rugby league games in this area. The Toyota Cup Warriors, New Zealand Warriors up against the Sharks here earlier this year. Great game too.
About 7,000 turned up for that game, so it was good. Good for Rugby Park and good for Gisborne, the Taira Whiti district.
Great for league too.
Roger that.
There's a big scrum
push there.
That's
what are
a
you doing
big
with?
scrum.
Oh, beautiful. Big scrum there by Ngāti Pro East Coast.
And it's about time. It's about time, one would say too. This is what the East Coast fans have been waiting for a little while. 9 minutes remaining in this game. 45-12 the score.
I think they thought they could just, Poverty Bay might have thought they could have just leant on the scrum. And
I think that's what they did too.
And they thought the ball would come out, but to Ngāti Pro East Coast,
not happening this
they put
time.
the push in and they get put the ball in. So Charlie looks to feed the scrum.
Looks like there's going to be, I think there's going to be a bit of a...
Oh.
Yep, he's got to pick that ball up and go that way.
Delamere with the ball, drives it up, takes it over the halfway.
Good run.
Pakanui Webb as always goes in there.
Oh, but they've lost the ball. They've lost the ball, and now Donny Mills secures it for Poverty Bay. Parks now kicks it up the field with Clayton Kiwara. And Chase.
Chris Palmer picks it. And
Palmer
just looks
knocks
for the
it out.
touch.
There's not much else he could have done, really. He had no support there. 2 players bearing down on him.
Just a safe option.
Yeah, safe enough option. 8 minutes remaining in the game.
Also today we had Gisborne boys. I think they played Scotch College from Wellington.
They did.
Played them in the first 15, so not too sure what the score of that game was, but I did see a big crowd when I went past there earlier this afternoon.
Yep, definitely. And also, just for you netball fans, we had the Eastland Netball Finals. It was Ngāhoe Whā up against Whangarao Girls. Unfortunately, I don't have a score there either.
Well, if we can, we'll get back to you.
Yes, we'll try and get back to you if we can.
I think, hold on, I'll Google it.
Yep. The game continues here. Poverty Bay have now stretched from one side of the field to the other.
Yep.
They give it out now to... No, I think that's Sione Ngatu in the number 16. Oh. Ngāhoe Whā, I've just been informed, have won the netball, are now the netball champions of this area. 55-40 was the score. Ethan Reeves now gives it up to Bryn. Bryn, he needs to go through 3 players, not able to, but he does find the touchline, and there's a penalty given to them by the referee. Offside, he claims. Well, I dare say they're not going to go for a shot at goal. Poverty Bay. Well, I don't think they're going to go for a shot at goal. Surely not, you're going to go for a shot at goal. I think they're going for a shot at goal. What?
I think that might help maybe later on in the season. The points.
They're well ahead, 45-12. No, I think they're going for a kick at the line. Yeah, they're going for a line out. Yep, they're going for the line out. And they've already probably made the call. I see number 20 is on. That's Travis Gooch.
Now, what the ball's definitely just going to go straight to Everard. So
Yep.
I
No,
think
Sione Ngatu is... Sorry?
Sky Blue would just have to get around Everard and just hold him.
Yeah, that's not... Yeah, that was smart play. Well, what is it called? Truck and trailer. Yeah.
Truck and trailer.
East Coast, they knew all about it. They knew exactly what happened there.
Well, that there was, I must say, smart play.
Well,
Absolutely.
yelling out to the ref was kind of smart play to make sure that he knew what was going on. But it was a bit of a risky play because if he didn't know what was going on, they would have gotten a try.
Yeah, absolutely. But Everard Reid's always going to win the ball. I mean, did it so many times for Ngāti Pro East Coast. So.
Now, last year's captain of Poverty Bay, Sione Ngatu, was on at number 8 as he's wearing the number 16 jersey for Poverty Bay.
So
he adds a bit more experience into this already pretty experienced team. Oh, they're just not able to get that ball out cleanly enough as East Coast. And there's a penalty though.
Not releasing on the tackle.
Doing
Ngāti
something
Pro
illegal.
East Coast get the.
Oh, they've decided to run it. They've had enough of this namby-pamby stuff, East Coast. Let's get the ball out wide.
TA to that, Keith. That looked like a high shot from up here. Nevertheless, we'll play on. That's the way. Drive it. They're driving through Sky Blue.
And they've gone up to the 22 now. They do need to secure the ball, East Coast, though.
Need to get their ball out quickly, or else they'll lose their ball.
Or clear the guys away. Not able to. Yep. Not only were they not able to hold the ball, they just, too many Poverty Bay players were in there and they weren't able to clean them out. Hence why they lost that exchange, and now they're still in their 22. But why not? That's the East Coast way, eh? Run the ball from wherever. Only another 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes.
Well, that sort of scoreline, you'd think, they're going to have a go. No doubt about it.
Of course they are. Nothing to lose, except the game, of course.
Well, next thing on board is Pride. Keith, they've got to play for Pride.
Absolutely. And put a bit more points. It'd be nice to have at least one more try. Usually is nice to do that. And the ball's gone out. East Coast able to snuffle it up. Just not able to hold that ball. It's quite frustrating, I'm afraid, for obviously and for playing too, I dare say. Yep. There's Everard Reid with ball in hand. Takes it up a few metres. Secures the ball. Well secured too from Poverty Bay. Poverty Bay throws it out. Clayton Kiwara.
Got numbers out left. They've got numbers out here, Poverty Bay.
Yep, Ethan Reeves able to get past a couple of tackles.
They've got Ngāti Pro stretched, that's for sure, Keith.
Yes, they have. Of course, we're in the dying thralls of this game right now. So, Ethan now digs in, gives it out to Everard Reid. And there we go again. Poverty Bay try to drive it on.
The defence is just up to it. They're up to it. They're holding them out.
Yep, they're just holding them out. Oh, and it comes, I think that was Jared Phelps.
High school old boys player. Jared?
I think that was Jared Phelps who went across, who now extends the score now to 50 points. 50 points to 12, Poverty Bay. With the game almost over, they might just be able, they'll be able to get a kick in. Only just, but they'll be able to get that last kick in. Mosteran, I'm not sure how many points he's got today, but it'll be a fair few. He maybe has only missed one kick, I think.
Oh, he's an important player to Poverty Bay, Mosteran. He got the midfield, the first five, and the halfback. Important player. Once again, I'd like to take time to congratulate Ngāti Pro East Coast for the legends that have won today.
Oh, that was a great game.
Wonderful
game.
For those, hopefully you saw enough
East
of it.
Coast won their game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It was so entertaining. Takes you back, some of these old fellas were out there playing as if they were young'uns again.
That's right.
It's great stuff.
But the boys out here now, they're going to play to the end. These boys will play to the end. They're playing for pride now.
Yes, as they should. You know, they want to put a bit more.
While Summerpool setting up for a restart.
But good game, and luckily the weather's kind of held off and on, but it hasn't been pouring or nothing, so
No.
it's been relatively good. Houston now gives it up to Burns, who drives the ball on a bit more. Clayton Kiwata tries to clear out a guy on the ground,
beautiful.
but not able to.
Old
Paddy, I
Delamere
should
went in
say.
there fighting.
Yep.
Right.
What are they going to do? They're not going to go for a kick at the goal, that's for sure. East Coast.
Oh,
like
no,
they might go for a
they'll
tap.
tap that ball there,
Yep, they're
cousin.
going to go for the tap.
Pakanui
As
Webb,
well, they
looking.
they should.
need those sky blues. Ball's
They
on the
still
ground.
need to secure their ball.
Oh,
And they
knock on.
knock it on. Not
Just
able to. And in frustration, Charlie Harrison kicks the ball.
Just a comedy of errors there, Keith.
Wow, frustrating for East Coast, obviously.
I think this right here will be the last play of the match.
Just, pretty much, yep. If they do set the scrum, yes, it looks like they are going to set the scrum. This will be the last play of the game. And don't forget, people, tune in again next weekend. We will be broadcasting the game East Coast up against Bulla up at Whakarua Park. Around about 2:30, I would dare say. Or tune in around about 2 o'clock, just in case we're a little bit early.
Yes, that'll be a good game. Bulla always is an exciting game.
They've
between
been
those
going
two.
really well too, Bulla,
Yep.
of late.
Here we go.
We've got Islander players.
time
Oh,
looking?
there's
We've
a
got-
kick ahead. There's a kick ahead by Bryn. He puts on the afterburners. Clayton Kiwata right there, though, to ensure that nothing else
Well,
happens.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, that's the game.
the final score, Poverty Bay 52, Ngāti Porou East Coast 12.
Yep, so 40 points in this game. Well done to Poverty Bay. They enter in, well, they obviously score the first win of the season. I think only the second win for Mitu Ngarimu as a coach for Poverty Bay. East Coast, well, they're back to the drawing board. I'm not sure how their pre-season games have been going, but so far in the Heartland competition, they've yet to win a game. However, don't forget, like I said just before, Bulla, they take on East Coast, take on Bulla up in Whakarua
They
Park.
do. And then we'll just like to take time now to thank our sponsor for today for the live stream,
Captain Morgan's.
Yeah, Michelle and Dane there. Thank you very much.
Check out their raw fish if you ever go up there. I absolutely recommend it, and their fish and chips are really nice as well. Check out their fish rolls.
And we'll just wrap that up. So thanks everyone for tuning in, to all the whānau there, and we'll catch you next time. Kia ora rā.
Ngāti Porou East Coast merchandise is now available online. Renadine Goldsmith in collaboration with BLK have designed the new range of jerseys, hoodies, tees, hats, caps, polos, and for the first time, basketball tees. The merchandise is available in adults and children's sizes. Just go to npec.co.nz and get your hands on the latest Ngāti Porou East Coast giwas. That's npec.co.nz.